Welcome everybody to Nomads of the Cosmos, a game where we play Traveler. The book is right here. Woo! There's also
it's also right here.
Yeah.
It's also right here. No, it's not. It's not.
And there's also a bunch of deals on Humble Bundle currently that I am unable to afford because I bought too many video games.
Sorry that you support me, Dave. My apologies.
That too. I need to take that back. No, but any poops. Yeah, I was just thinking, as I normally do from time to time, and then I forgot what I was thinking. So
normal.
As I do from time to time. Yeah. Yeah. More times. That's why there's no lie. Let's see. Hold on.
That's what notes are for, right?
Notes on my phone. Let's see. If I go here, let me just make sure there's no content spoilerly things on here. So all those are folders of content things and stuff that I'm working on that I just have on here. There's one for Mirkin, there's one for Sanity Lost. That one is a books thing that probably got canceled in my head. That one's Pointless Discourse, the other podcast. That one's the game I'm creating. Traveler, that's the one we're doing. Book, streaming, and then off-screen memos. I could probably delete that. But any poop. Yeah, no, I did have something, but no, I literally forgot it. So it must have been super important.
Probably.
I don't know. We also had the joys of the power kind of not being on everyone's good side, and apparently we had a tornado warning that only some of us got.
It was a watch in my area.
Oh.
Well, watch is different than warning. So a watch, if I'm watching you put together the ingredients of a taco, that's a watch. A warning is, hey, here is the taco.
And here, I thought the watch went on your wrist.
Exactly. And if you could wear a taco on your wrist, it would be a warning because the taco would be right.
If I have a taco, it's not going on my wrist.
Okay, I'm done saying whatever I was going to say. So, yeah, keep going.
And if you eat enough Taco Bell, your body gives you a warning that demise is imminent.
You said that and your camera shut off.
That's great timing.
My camera decided to be in focus and
undo.
I can't use words. So, yay!
Words are overrated.
So
my 4-year-old has.
I do know that at the end of last episode, Nate was not happy because I ended 15 minutes early.
He was like, "Oh, come on, we got 15 more minutes."
And I'm like, but this is the best ending you're gonna get right now. It's okay.
Dave just didn't want to blow up the ship. Blowing people's heads open.
I don't know. I don't explore the internet enough.
I don't think I've been on the same internet that you've been on, Nate. I just rolled 3 snake eyes in a row.
I mean, it sounds like you're very familiar with this website.
I am not the top user. Why would you say such a thing? No, but yeah. Well, we were talking about movies earlier, and I was trying to figure out what movie.
And it still turns
I was like, you
on.
know what? I get almost every other Wednesday off. I think one of these days I should just go and watch a movie, and then I sit there and I'm like, I don't know what's out, and the ones that I do know that are out, I have no interest in watching. So
you mean you're not a Barbie girl?
Or an Oppenheimer bomber.
You don't want to watch how the nuclear bomb like blew all the clothes off that one lady?
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of bombs. I don't know. Have you guys heard about how Japan is not happy that Oppenheimer's coming out, and so they decide to make a whole bunch of 9/11 memes, totally misunderstanding that Americans are all in for that? There's one where they have like Margot Robbie as Barbie, like on the shoulders of Osama bin Laden, as like the towers are blowing up behind him.
Wow.
And like Americans are all like, yeah, this is great.
Cinder Edna. Cinder Dwella.
Traumatizing junior year Josh Logan right now.
Yeah, that's one of those things, like, I wasn't expecting to go into this thing, but I was like also mentioned before show that my favorite movies are normally the very depressing ones. And so it's one of those things, like, I always found it like weird for the longest time when like adults, like, we're adults now, but it's just like when I was younger, adults would say, I remember where I was when JFK got capped. And, well, they didn't really put it that way, but when he got shot, and like, or like when certain things, and I'm like, that's weird. And now I don't know if I'm at the same age as they were, but I'm like,
right in front of your face.
I remember where I was exactly when I found out the Twin Towers. Well, two things. The Twin Towers existed, and then they got hit. So yeah. What, are you not even born?
Yep.
That doesn't make me feel old. What makes me feel old is when I tell someone I'm 25 and then I remember that I'm 37.
Wow, young kids.
And then I was like, shoot, I'm old.
I don't know. There's a constant debate. Not debate. It's a one-sided debate from Elizabeth on the Sandy Lost podcast that refuses to believe that I am older than her.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
She
physically
constantly thinks, huh?
Physically only.
She constantly thinks that I'm like in my 20s, and I was like, "You've known me for like 6 years now."
I
like,
love it.
to be fair, I don't think we really got to like know each other until like I contacted everybody and was like, want to do it. Well, at that point it was a D&D podcast, and then COVID happened, which I think was probably the best thing, because then we got to force everyone to play on the internet.
We still lost a whole lot of things from not being able to play in person.
Oh yeah,
Still makes
for
me
sure.
so sad.
Oh, is this with the owlbear?
I don't know. There's a bunch of things we lost, but a bunch of things that I think we gained, and thus, like, it came out, and it's still coming out.
Yep.
Things that can also be said when you have diarrhea.
You know what?
Not wrong, but sure.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why some of the stuff on my YouTube channel started getting attention. And then I remembered that the newest season of Sanity Lost, all the episodes are named after Christmas songs. And so I'm pretty sure people are like, why is Hark the Herald Angels Sing an hour and a half long, or whatever it was?
There's
and then
lots
it's
of
literally
hour and a half long hymns.
But then they start it, and it's literally Call Cthulhu, dudes getting their arms ripped off, and like demonic entities.
And then they're like, I'm going to watch another hour of this. And then cut off before the last 30 minutes.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what has happened, but I'm also not going to complain too much.
Dave, you're the new Joe Rogan.
Cool. I'm bald.
You are now.
Hey, they're good on pizza. You shut your mouth. Oh man, nah.
She's so high, high above me.
I smell colors.
Wait, you guys don't do that normally?
No, I don't have that special
Anyway.
skill.
Oh man, there's I don't know. That's a completely different subject, and if we get into this, the
We
episode will
won't have
never
any
happen.
time. Yeah.
This
Just
This is
looking at
how I'm
Nate's
gonna
cat,
pad-
just dying here.
what?
You held that freeze so long, it was great.
Oh. As I've said on other shows, I legitimately don't watch the Zoom call. Like, it is over
Probably
there.
for the best.
So like, there's things like I'll say and do. Like my favorite is watching Insanity Lost again. Really, anything that Elizabeth is on because she's so expressive, and so like, I pretty much was watching. I was editing the one episode, and there's like, pretty much the end of the episode, this guy's just like, "Hello, piggies," and it's just like she's like, oh, just like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, and I didn't catch any of that until I edited it. I'm like, that's funny. But anyway, we are, well, not me. Y'all are maybe in a little bit of a pickle. So, shall we do a quick recap that will be less than 30 minutes?
Sweet.
So, I realized I probably didn't get the good, I deleted the good music for whatever recaps. But here we go. We got this. We'll play this. So, anyway, we have our crew. Ilse Savage, Gerudo Voss, and Ohil. I don't know how to say your last name. I think it's the first time I saw it, and I'm like, what the heck is that? Ohil Najir.
I don't know if I ever created a pronunciation for it, so cool.
Yeah, it's.
Realar?
I think it's
Realar?
Yeah, it's misspelled in my document because it's legitimately not a real word, and so I couldn't
No, it
see
definitely
if
is
there
not.
was J's. Yeah, no, that's like literally my novel. There's so many things that are. There's a character called like Puggleton, and it's like that's not a real word. I'm like, I know it's not a real word. Leave me alone. It's an entity from another universe. But anyway, they are pretty much mercenaries for hire that are trying to pay off their spaceship, the Cosmic Wolf. A quite famous ship, gets attention every once in a while, but they are sent to the Mor Spire by Talia Deltana, who is their contact and says, hey, if you can do this mission, Cosmic Wolf's yours. Nothing else to do. You have to go in and without harming the handler or anything, I don't remember everything I said. You guys have it written down. Pretty much to collect the package known as dust, and gives you very little information of what dust is. So anyway, they get on Mor Spire. They meet up with their contact Dash Oog, who kind of helps them, gives them information, and then they kind of get used to land. They get a place in the place called the Orange Dwarf Apartments. They go watch a rodeo where someone gets a little wasted, and they go and see around there. But in there, they see Wubba Dubba Meat Sticks, Wubba Dubba, who is the owner of Wubba Dubba Big Old Meat Sticks. That is on the 32nd and a half floor. I'm reading my notes here. He has the floor and it has excellent meats. But anyway, they get all dolled up. They go down where they kind of split the party. Ohil goes to find Dash to pretty much get the ship ready for a quick takeoff. Gerudo sees if they can pretty much get a hold of security to pretty much lock down Gil, and Ilse's like, I'm gonna do my normal thing and get drunk. But did she? Well, she gets the attention of Gil, forget his last name, Gil Carnves, a known human criminal. I'm realizing I wrote a whole bunch of like crimes this person does. I don't think I've ever said anything about this person, which it's like, which is, you guys would have known. Gil Carnves, who is a warmonger, a human and substance trafficker, and also a possible genocide creator. Just a few things to fill out his resume.
Don't think Ilse would have put herself in the situation she did if she knew that, but...
Yeah, but you were also under the influence of a couple different things, and... but anyway, Ilse goes in. Ilse's a woman of action.
She is. She will.
And thus...
Screw you up. Pretty good.
So anyway, Gerudo connects with Wendy. Wendy Bancroft, a doctor that is running the medical thing, and says, I'll give you passes if you can get me off Moor Spire. Gerudo agrees without really talking to anybody and just saying it's happening. They get her on the ship as O'Heal and Dash run into Barrett, the captain of Moor Spire. All while Ilse is stuck in the X suite or suit, depending on what pronunciation that you're following that I said, and finds out that Gil's there, confronts them to give them a concoction that will cause Kurzima, a scary but non-lethal respiratory inflammation, by mixing cinnamon, vanilla, and vodka. She tries to do that, and we find out that Gil has a memory of her when she was in one of her episodes and puked all over him, ruining a bunch of business deals. And he decides to get his revenge by forcing the concoction down forcing Ilse to drink it. At the same time, Gerudo just like gets up there as things are getting bad, and pretty much starts playing doctor, because at the same time, right as Ilse is about to go into
I think I was gonna go to
shock
like,
of this thing,
the
she
lowest floor
tases
let me go to.
Gil, and is very effective as he falls on the ground. As Gerudo comes in, plays doctor, gets everyone moving, and in the process, blasts Gil's head off.
Oh no, that's right. We were supposed to go to the restaurant.
And they are getting ready to leave. And the last thing that's in there
I'll hit that
is that they are about to take the child. As the child stands up and reaches into the pocket of one of I think the soldiers they took care of, pulls out a little laser pistol, and he's like, all right, are we here to go now? I don't remember the voice, but I remember it was something on the lines of that. And with that, we got to switch music because it's a little bit tense. So, Ilse, you are now, we'll say you're kind of fully in control. Enough time has passed, so you're not, I think you were still like kind of recovering and getting over the Kurzama and or whatever it was and everything. So yeah, you see this child like kind of pocketing this laser pistol, and like they kind of have like a little vest that they're just kind of shoving it into like an inside pocket, and he's just like, all right, so what's the plan?
So Ilse would like to roll a tactics to just see real quick if she were to throw a frag grenade against the window, what would happen? Like, would she know, like, from her experience of, like, blowing holes into ships, that would blow a hole into the side of the ship?
Yeah, you can roll it.
Okay.
don't forget to add a characteristic.
Yep, we're going to use our intellect because of all the time we've spent in. So it's really just a +2 to the roll.
Meanwhile, I'm kind of imagining O'Heal sitting there waiting for Jade to come back, just thinking,
Oh yeah.
wait a minute. Ilse, no frag grenades!
Hey, she didn't say this out loud. She didn't say this out loud. You don't know what's going on.
No, that's I just imagine thinking like
That's a total of a 6. Didn't hit its mark.
Eat the speed
You
staff.
think something exciting might happen.
Give me 1 second. I just need to roll a D100 to see what.
Oh, great. It's Ash all over again. Gerudo, what are you doing? That's what I'm doing. And he's kind of like pushing your hands. I can walk.
All right.
Hold
Ilse.
on. Wait. Hold up. 1 second. And like he kind of goes over and like pulls out a backpack and like puts the briefcase in there, and he's like, that way it's less conspicuous. Wow, I can't speak. It's less noticeable, you know?
Ilse grabs 2 smoke grenades and then leaves the rest of her case in open. Like the case is open. She grabs 2 of the smoke grenades, puts them into her inconspicuous pouch in her like dress where she has things. What was the guy's name that made the dress?
Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie. The dress that Bowie made.
You named
for
him.
I don't remember things like that. Yes.
That's where that voice was from.
So she drops the 2 smoke grenades like right into the spot on her dress where like the pouches for her like weapons and begins following.
Okay.
Yeah, Nate's character that I totally forgot the name of because I'm not here yet. Gerudo. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are walking down, and the child looks up at you. He's like, not she. He looks up at you and says, "So what is the plan?" Well, okay. Well, hopefully we can move fast.
Gerudo's just gonna look at her and go,
I'm just imagining like you guys are in the elevator right now, and yeah, you guys got there. You're in the elevator as it's going down, and we'll switch over to
Gerudo will slap the crap out of you.
To O'Heal as you're in the office as Jade comes back, and he's like, she's just, sorry about that. It's sorry. There was an attack in one of the suites.
Really?
Anyway,
that's terrible. What happened?
Well, I don't know. It's look, I can't tell you. So pretty much, yeah. If you want to fill out the paperwork, you got to fill that out. And so honestly, with this, I think the base is about to go into lockdown. Not the base. The Spire's about to go into lockdown. So if your people aren't here within the next, 2 minutes, like, they're gonna have to wait until the security lockdowns drop. So I hope that.
I'm not sure how quickly they can get here, but they're on the way.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. Like, we take attacks very seriously, and if it's been reported, it's no longer up to us.
I completely understand. I wouldn't want to break protocol or anything. They should be here, hopefully really soon.
I have a +3 to my street
We've
rise.
been kind of playing fast and loose
and
with time
a -1
here,
to my society.
but you
So I
know
ended up
that they
rolling
will
a
not make it here
6.
in 2 minutes. Like it
Total.
is
With the
like
+3
a
my street
good
rise.
even if running, like probably a good 10 minutes, like from just the central area to get there.
Well, I think on the
That
way
is if
in,
they
it
also
took us quite a while to even just getting into the station with the elevators.
Yeah.
And I know out is quicker,
Yeah.
but still.
Out is quicker, but it's like if they're on the elevator going out, it's fine. But it's like we really haven't like that's one thing I really haven't said the scale because we really haven't needed to. But it's like this place is massive,
Yeah.
like and so it's like we kind of been, as I said, been a little bit looser on the time stuff because we've just been saying like time's been like overlapping and we've been going back and forth, but it's like that there's no chance even if they're rushing that they're gonna make it there.
A snack stat.
So here's I'll hand Jade the paperwork that's all filled out and ready to go. And so here's all the paperwork. And you mentioned something a little while ago about what was the name? What was the name you said? Jill something. Maybe it was Gil something that you'd mentioned earlier.
Well, I wouldn't be sorry, I almost went into the kid's voice. Dude, everybody knows who Gil is. Like, you don't have to. He's like in the news almost every other month now. What do you want? What about?
Well, you said you didn't want him on the station, and this weapons thing that you mentioned. Did that happen to be, say, in a Galaxy suite that was reported in?
And she like grabs her, like starts rubbing her forehead. Just stop there, please. I can put the pieces together, but if you explain it more, I will have to take legal action. Let me guess. The reason you're taking off is you have a a 2-day delivery package you have to deliver?
Well, it's definitely a short delivery timeline, but what if
and, like, while you're talking, she's like writing something like on a piece of like actual paper. It's just like while you're saying this, and like slides it over, and it just says "dust?" ?
And I'll give a very, very minute nod towards it. And what if you didn't have to worry about that certain people visiting anymore?
That would make things easier. That's but yeah, as I said, security, it's not up to us anymore. It's up to the captain. As she scribbles something else down and slides it over, and it pretty much says Spire run by AI. Nothing, and it's just, and like some, like, it's like, but yeah, as I said, like, these things are out of our hands. And she writes like one more thing. It's like, your ship, 20 minutes, like with a question mark.
Can I expect that they would be able to get to the ship in 20 minutes?
No,
and that
like,
time frame is...
she's saying...
Oh, saying
she's
meet
going
there.
to meet you. Yes, meet you in 20 minutes.
Gerda's gonna set up the kid.
Like, there's...
And,
yeah, like, she...
just
she, like,
sit
once
there
you
for a
kind of
minute,
mentioned that, like,
then he's
this
gonna
thing up
say,
there is, like... she, like, it's very obvious
about it?
that, like, you guys will not be able to get out the same way. And I'm pretty sure that Gerudo, I don't know if Ilse's still... I don't know how much Gerudo and Ilse are listening, but you guys are hearing bits and pieces. You guys are hearing this while you're in the elevator, and, like, the broken parts of the conversation.
No.
So...
so yeah, I'll nod to Jaden's and to acknowledge that that timeline and say, well, I appreciate you that you're in a tough position and thanks for all of your help in getting this arranged for us, and we'll definitely be able to take that that departure slot whenever it's available.
Then don't.
Yeah, so I will stop by your ship in a couple of minutes with just the document of passing, and we'll go from there.
Sounds great.
All right. You have an excellent night, sir.
Oh, one more real quick thing. I don't know if you'd be able to help coordinate this, but is there any chance that we can get Wubba Dubbas delivered to the ship in a short...
We can see. With everything going on, I don't know, but I don't know.
It'd be great if we could get a snack prepped for the road, as it were.
Yeah, she's like, just like, what the heck is he saying? Like, this face of just shock of like, what is this idiot talking about? Like, just like yeah, okay. And, like, what did I get? Who did I get entangled with?
The infamous Cosmic Wolf.
It's just, we heard great things about Wubba Dubbas, but we didn't get a chance to stop by, and want to get something for the road.
Well, I'm quite busy,
so.
So I don't know. Maybe if you still have people in the Spire, they can get that. But yeah, if I gotta scroll up to your stupid last name, Mr. Rehir. If yeah, I will come by with your tag, and I'm quite busy, so I will. Yeah, if you give me a little bit, we can do that.
All right, I'll see you at the ship soon then. Thank you. And I'll head back towards the ship.
Are you going to? Because they don't know that they only heard bits and pieces. How much are you telling O'Heal and your O'Heal, Gerudo and Ilse?
So I think I'll wait until I'm back to the... how far from the ship am I at this point? Because we did go...
It's... let's say it's about an 8 to 10 minute walk.
Because I don't want to... Just with the notes that were passed, I don't necessarily want to mention too much, just... So I'll... As I'm walking back to the ship, I'll be like, oh, hey guys, use caution. There's likely a lockdown imminent. I'm trying to find ways, but I don't know how much we can do to get around it.
And the thing is, you could say that all in code, because you guys, this isn't like your first job. You guys probably had like, you might have like some sort of code phrases that you don't have to like make it up now, but it's like you could say something where it's like it's going sideways.
Hoochie Goochie. Wubby Nubby. Doobie Da.
No.
So they're on the as I'm talking to Jade, they're on the elevator back to the central level, correct? Not the elevator out to the ring?
No, they are on the elevator coming down from the suites, or suites, whatever.
So they're
the Galaxy suites, and so they still have to cross through the casino to get to the other elevators to get down to the central hub to get to the security, like the tube out. So anyway, so you guys hear that. So Gerudo and Ilse, what are you guys saying? You have like just a little bit more before you're able to get to the ground.
I'm a little upset that I'm not still up in that room and can't get on that other ship right now. So what does Ilse know about the ship? Is there like are there like escape pods somewhere? Like what would Ilse know about how to get off of the Spire?
The Spire?
Other than to get to the ring from the elevators.
Yeah, the majority of it is at the ring. There are some VIP.
Elsie's like, man, I need some more stories
they
for
are very
confession
well-guarded.
time
That's
on the
how
ship.
you and whatever your husband's name is.
Forget Esteban, baby.
Alistair, I had to keep scrolling up and down to find everyone's stinking names. Yeah, that's how Alistair brought you in the last time, is like through the VIP area, which is like kind of near the top of the spire. It's like a small like private spaceport, but it is very well guarded to even access. Like, you remember seeing like tons of guards all over the place, and just tons of like scanning things. And like, you also know that like up there's like they have because you saw when coming in, like pretty much a rail gun that is like on like a swivel that's just able to just turn and aim wherever it needs to for defense. So it's like getting the Cosmic Wolf might, like, if it does get there, it would have a high chance of getting damaged. So I think for free, that's like what you would know. I think if you want to find out more information, you guys are gonna have to start. You're gonna have to look into stuff like around the.
Okay. No, I just wanted to think about what Ilse knew about other ways off the ship, just because of where we're at currently, and the fact that we're moving towards where everybody's coming. No worries. All right. Shoot. I think we're just going with Garuda's plan.
So the elevator comes down and it's like bing, and it's like a couple seconds, the door opens up and like guards like aim their guns like into like pretty much their like laser rifles into the thing, and just like hands. I was gonna roll on how well Kid is able to play being sick, but I don't know where my other oh, there it is.
He looks pretty beat up.
He does, but can he? Like, he's gonna have a bonus to it, but you're also telling him to play sick. Oh yeah, no, he does. He's like, you just like, ooh, hot now. But yeah, he's just like. And like you see like his eyes tearing up, and they're just like, someone contact Bancroft. That medical staff's coming in, and they're like, and then the other guards just like is holding up like the scanners, like, yeah, no, they check out both medical chips. Yeah, and there's like, it's weird attire. It's like, no, we got to get up there now. As like. A squad of soldiers, like, not soldiers, but like security, like gets in there, and it starts like the elevator closes and you get up, and they're just like, and then like there's a few guards there and just like, okay, things are getting a little rough, so you guys are gonna have to head right to medical and make sure that everything's okay. Okay. Alright, before you guys go, I want you both to make a recon check for me.
Okay. What would we
with either
use?
Social or intellect for characteristic?
My social. Because that gives me a less nasty thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5 for me.
No,
Juicing the guys.
You're at John and Elizabeth's house.
Oh, shoot, that's not good.
Boxcars. So, yeah, no, you guys don't notice anything. Everything seems normal. So you guys are rushing there, and like as you guys are going there, there's like, you guys didn't see a ton of security, but there's like a lot of security like out, and like every once in a while you get stopped and you're like, okay, medical, okay, yeah, you're going there, and it's just they just gotta like repeat the story like a couple times to like get there. As you make your way to medical, and so yeah, no, there's plenty.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, heal.
So I guess about how long? Like, am I back to the ship when they're calling at this point, or?
Yeah, so like at this point, I'm gonna say it's the 20-minute, like close to the time where Jade said that she was gonna meet you, and it's so like maybe like a couple minutes, and like you've been back at the ship for like a 5-10, about like you've been back for a couple minutes, and like that ping comes in, and Bancroft is like, is everything okay? It's I'm still connected to the network, and I'm not seeing
We did not.
good signs.
Well,
Unless-
it sounds like things are a little bit spicy. Things got a little bit spicy up there, and Garuda, what sort of help are you looking for from Bancroft? I'm at the ship now. I'm talking to her.
I know that the kid is Dust. I just don't know what Dust is.
So I'll relay
I
that
think
to
Garuda's
Bancroft.
gonna take a
That
second to kind of look around.
basically
and see,
they're going to try to
just kind of see what he's seeing.
bring this kid out to this injured
see
person
what
out to
what's around them.
the ring, because you're out here, and we just need you to verify that
Oh, yeah.
to the
Okay.
station that you're out here to get them through the security coming out.
I can try, but I don't think that's gonna work. But I'll see what I can do. If it's getting to lockdown, no one's getting out. Give him a swirly. Alright, so shortly after that phone call, and maybe while you guys are still doing the cleanup stuff, and you hear like pretty much a knock at the door, and it's Bancroft's like, "Who's that?"
It's another refugee that's leaving with us.
Don't let them know I'm here. And like she goes back into her room and like kind of closes the door and like begins doing her work.
Oh, that was Wendy asking who was there. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
sorry. I thought it was that. I thought that was Jade asking, like saying a hint that
Jade
Wendy
is
was there.
knocking on the door. Jade is knocking on the
Sorry.
door.
So
Jade's full name is Jade Cater.
Yeah.
Bancroft. Wendy Bancroft.
Does Wendy know about Jade or know Jade at all?
Oh yeah, they wouldn't know each other. Like they're both higher staff. So like, yeah, if you want to say that's who's coming in.
No, I think I think the way that O'Heal would approach it is like it's just somebody else that's helping, trying to help us get everything sorted out. And don't worry, you're not, as far as they're concerned right now, you're not here unless there's something that they can actually do to help us out here with that.
Okay. Well, I don't want anyone to know that I'm here. And she just, as we said, gets back into her room. And so do you talk with Jade? Let Jade in and everything? And...
Yeah, so I'd definitely be talking to Jade, and I think on this ship there's even a spot that would probably be suitable, kind of towards the. Looking for the. Let's see. So there's like a conference, or no, that's not really a conference room. There's like. I guess I'd take Jade up on the bridge and just use that as a spot that is also away from Wendy, so that Wendy can't potentially overhear, as a spot to discuss things.
Mm-hmm. Just writing this down. So yeah, you guys get up there, and she's like, "All right, so," and like her formal way of talking kind of drops. "All right, so here's the thing. Here's the reason why I had to come here. You saw I wrote AI, obviously. Yeah, so Barrett, he's like the face, okay? So people think he's the captain. It's actually all automated and run by an AI. And when we have situations like this, the AI kind of makes itself known. So if the guards go up there and can't find any evidence, well, no, that's not even true. See, the AI, it's got cameras everywhere. It's got eyes all over the place. So, depending on what went down, it might already have scans of your other crewmates. That's the reason why no one can get out. You see, depending on how fast the AI was able to... Sorry, I keep calling it the AI. It has a name. It's pretty much called Dolotov. I don't know if you guys heard of Leon Dolotov. You can roll history if you wish.
Let's see.
And that it'd be like education and history and.
I'm just trying. I don't even see a history skill.
I thought I'm getting everything mixed up. There should be a history skill because I want there to be one. Let's see.
With that.
How about?
Would that be an admin? No.
Diplomat, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, if you want, just do a straight education roll. That's probably the best thing, because I'm not seeing like a history or something that would well fit.
So education is would end up being a 10 on that roll.
Okay, so you rolled a 10? Yeah, so you know Leon Dolotov is actually a retired high-ranking Navy officer from, like, 150 years ago that was, like, did many, like, military campaigns off into, like, the borders of space and was very well known. But was one of the things that this person is recorded in history is hating illegal trade and goods. But with your education and everything, you also remember what's your background and all that stuff? I forget what.
So like I did a lot of. I was a broker for a decent bit of my. For a significant portion of my career was as a broker, merchant broker.
I feel like you may have heard whispers of a company taking personality recordings and bonding it with AI to use as different as different functions. And Leon Dolotov is, from what you would understand and the rumors you heard, one of these experimental AIs that is ingrained into more Spire. And that's when, so as you're kind of putting this together, Jade's like, hey, no, like, I don't know what your guys are doing on the thing, but if their face got scanned and they're going to the tube, it's like they're gonna either get arrested or we'll put in custody for questioning or shot on sight. When we're out here, we don't have contact with the AI, so with Dolotov, so we don't know what countermeasures. So, is there anywhere else they can get that's safe?
Sounds good.
So, how long would a lockdown like this last? Would it be just until they're actually found, or?
It could be from they're found until Dolotov thinks that the place is safe. If there's anywhere that he can hang low, I'm pretty sure right now they're in the upper half. So, if they're able to get to the lower half, and kind of lay low, that would probably be for the best. I think there's somebody on this side of the ship that we can find, but honestly, this whole thing with dust and everything, I want it off the ship. It sounds like you took care of one of the bigger problems, which why I'm here to help you. Okay, so,
all right. So, so, I guess where did they duck into this bathroom at? Are they still up at the casino level, or did they?
The way they were saying, I'm gonna say they're not. They exited the casino, and Gerudo and Elsie, you feel free to correct anything that I'm saying. So
yeah, basically
they're not
I guess it'd be a recon
completely
check.
up there because probably with the amount of guards that they had to talk with.
All right, here we go.
They had to make it at least look they were going to the medical thing. So maybe they're in a bathroom that's kind of part way between medical and the security gate for the tube.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Is that kind of in the middle area where we came in originally?
Yeah, that would be the middle level. The middle level. The middle level's a lot of the utility function stuff, while the upper levels are higher luxury based things, and then the lower levels is still very fine living and everything, but just not to the extravagance of the higher levels.
Okay, so I'm gonna get on the comms then and say, okay, guys, change of plans for the moment. You guys you're gonna have to lay low for a little bit. I'm working to arrange potential other ways out. But the plan trying to get through to Wendy is not going to work right now. Maybe try to lay low and I don't know, try to disguise a little bit and blend in at somewhere busy, like maybe, I don't know, get us some food for the road if you can. Like, just go hang out at Webadubba's for a while.
Yep.
Ilse goes, I could go for some Wubba-Dubbas.
Listen, I'm hungry. I am hungry, but this is big problem. As disguised as we can get, like this is the station has eyes and ears, and they're not human eyes and ears. I'm still working on other exit plans for you, but right now we got to keep you out of the out of security hands as much as we can.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna tap Ilse and go, Ilse, dust, Ilse, I'm Gerudo, be right back. And I'm gonna walk off.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go
to
Emmy and just
figure
be
out
like,
a way to disguise ourselves more. Because this outfit and
follow
your
me.
outfit and the kid's outfit are definitely gonna draw attention.
That's fine. Put it on her tab.
Like, as you say, it's
gonna
like, I'm not getting rid
gesture
of
of my thumb at Ilse.
Ilse looks at Gerudo and just says, if things go south, we're going to need everything we have.
Yeah.
And basically she's just like, we're not getting off on the elevators right now. If we're laying low, we need everything we have. And they head for medical.
Alright. You step out of the bathroom, and it's like, there was a little bit of activity, but it's like, the halls are like, empty. And pretty much, like, you now notice that, like, there is, like, kind of a yellow light, like a yellow, like, kind of strip of light that's going through the hallway. And then this voice, like, kind of comes over the, pretty much comes over, like, the intercom system. It's like, this is your captain speaking. Please, get to a safe location. And as security does its checks, any personnel walking around that is unidentified will be stopped and questioned. Please do not resist. And then it just kind of loops that, like, every couple minutes. So for this, I'm gonna need either a stealth or recon, pretty much to not, in sort of not being caught, or making sure you can hear if there's anybody coming as you're on your way to medical.
And I guess I'll do a recon with my social.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
All right.
Ilse is jacked to the nines right now with adrenaline and is just incapable of seeing anything outside of herself. That was a really bad roll.
Yeah, so maybe Ilse, like, you're just like, I'm hearing stuff, and then, like, You're just like, shut up.
she's like flashing back to things that happened in the military right now because of all of the shooting and like coming out from the Krasna or whatever that stuff was. Like,
and maybe this kid's also like triggering like
I think as Gerudo walks
a
up and
mission
as he
that like
hears
really
like,
bad.
the last
yeah,
bit,
there's
he's
just a
just
lot
gonna
of
like
stuff happening right now.
give
in her
Elsie a
head.
hearty slap on the
Especially coming
back
off
and
of
go,
being
Elsie!
This is
incredibly
why I
drunk and-
drink.
being like shut down for a few minutes there.
Yeah. So, but like you're with that role, you're definitely able to like kind of help Ilse kind of collect herself for a second, and you guys sneak through, and like you pretty much have like a couple close encounters where you gotta like kind of step into like another bathroom, but the guards are like walking through, or the security kind of walks through, and then you make your way to medical, and like the hold up your badges, you're able to scan in, the doors slide open, and like
that actually
just
makes
see
sense in
these
character, to be
two
honest.
people like, oh, wait a second, it's the man with the Volga herpes. Stay away from us.
Elsie, enough said. I mean, can you get us out?
How'd you get back on the ship? You guys left like an hour ago. What do you want?
The table is on fire.
Ilse
It's warm. We're in a
steps
hot
up
spot.
and
Who are you?
asserts herself using some of her leadership skills and or diplomatic oration, and just says, these two, this beggar and this little boy need help, and they need attention, and they will get it now, or so help me, I will call my husband, and I will have you all fired. While she's also, like, has her hand near where her laser pistol is, in case that doesn't move.
Mm-hmm. That's not true.
And so Ilse says, we need a room for both of these patients.
Well, I'm gonna need checks. So, you said you're doing a leadership check.
Sure. She's going to use her
So give
social
me-
and her leadership.
All right.
Come on, don't fail me now. +2. And, oh, that's great. That's a 13.
Yeah. No, they're just like, lady, I don't know who your husband is, and like, as that, it's like pretty much a man and a woman, and the guy, he's just like, look, and he's kind of getting a little bit frustrated as the girl's like, no, here, just and like pretty much they like look down at, like, she's holding up like a pad, and she's like, you guys are working with Bancroft, right, to get her off of here?
And, like, Ilse looks at Gerudo and goes, are we?
Yeah, let's get rid of some space trash. That's us. We're the space trash. You could say we're a crappy bunch of people.
You can say whatever you want. Like, we know Wendy never really, like, she was forced to be here, and like, she was good, but no one listens. So no, if you're here to help her, we can help you, okay? And like the man like kind of looks down, like, between like just like between
I rolled
Josh,
an
like
8.
is or Ilse's like kind of like, we need help, listen to us, and then like that email or whatever it was that just came through, they're just like, okay, what do you guys need help with? Look, they're gonna come here. Here. And she's like, let me think, and
I have vac suit 1. We can do it.
All right.
That's.
I'm gonna
No, that-
I'm gonna grab
No, we don't
Emmy
have that. We don't ship
and
the dead out.
Ilse.
Anyway, no.
And I'm gonna pull them down. We're
we
gonna kind of
should
duck down.
have
I'm gonna tell the kid, duck.
some spare
bot
medical, and like
Emmy,
the
now.
man's just like, nah, no, I'm. What do you? Pretty much like he kind of eyeballs you guys like, I think we have some clothing that can fit all 3 of you. Let me get in there, and we should have at least some masks to cover your face if you're the reason why we're in lockdown. And like he kind of grumbles and walks away a little bit, and to like, yeah. No. We
Ilse
so-
just looks at Gerudo just like, what?
Look,
Ilse
I'm just
says the
surprised you
masks
got
are
this-
fine. Please give us the mask.
And so, look, okay, you don't want to go to the central thing. Look, most guests when they come on, they know about the central elevators that kind of take them down into the galaxy. Sorry, the galaxy suites are. I forget what I called them. But
Galaxy
anyway,
Galaxy was up the.
up north, the apartments and all the sectors down there. But there's actually side elevators out. And honestly, the security is much more concerned about the middle and up. There's still a few down there, but not as much that are be protecting the higher levels where all the important people are. So with that, you might be able to get down into the lower levels, and yeah, from there, I don't know. There might be an I'm just a medical, like, I'm just a fresh medical student. Well, I'm not a student anymore. I just graduated, and this is like a dream come true to work here. But no, we don't know any other ways off the ship or anything. So, yeah. But that would at least get you down there where there's a lot less guards.
And Ilse asks, so what's the quickest way down there?
And like she kind of holds up a map, and it's just like pretty much like, yeah, so and points like, here's where you guys would have been going down, and then like shows you where medical's on, and it's like pretty much it's like down the hallway a little bit, and it's like the only thing is that there's a security booth that is a security office that's right kind of there. So you just need to get past there, and you can access the elevators. There's like, it's really easy to see. They should still work, because we don't, funny enough, they don't put stairs in the space station, so the elevator should all be functional still.
And Ilse asks, how badly do you want to help Wendy?
Look, I'm helping as much as I can right now. Like, fortunately, I'm honestly putting myself at risk right now. So, why? What are you thinking?
Ilse goes, I have a way to distract the guards, but there'll need to be someone who the guards run to instead of us. And then she just kind of hatches this plan. She's like, I have this smoke grenade. We can have the grenade go off, the smoke come out. Listen, Gerudo. And and as the guards find this other person, they can be running and shouting, we need help in medical, we need help in medical. And like, we can throw over like some things in medical, and then as the guards come, run into one of them or both of them, as they're covered in smoke and the stuff's going on, the guards can follow the medical people to med as we make our way through the smoke past them.
I have a thought as the child like kind of speaks up. What if we use the drunk one's idea a little bit, but we use it as a distraction? Maybe we can do something here that will call the guards here and make sure these two don't get in trouble? Make it look like we forced them? Or rather, you forced them?
Sure. Elsie pulls out her pistol. No, we won't do that.
That's if they're okay with it. Oh, that was pretty much it. I think if we... Look, I think... Well, hold on. Let me do a roll for him. Because you don't know anything about this kid.
Nope.
Okay. So, look, I think, well, the violent one and the drunk one, I think you guys have a good idea, a good plan, but I think if we are able to call them here, and then these two can say that we roughed house them, or you guys roughed house them and forced them, and just they can say they don't know where we went, which would kind of get them off the hook and maybe cause a distraction.
Better idea than shooting them, and starts tying them up.
Yeah, so like the guy, he comes back and he's just like, so I have some clothes here. Oh my gosh, what are you doing to me?
And Elsie just says, if you would, please put your arms behind your back.
And like he kind of looks over to like the girl, and she's like, yeah, no, I trust him.
And Elsie begins to hog tie the man. Hands behind his back into his feet. So he's now on the ground and unable to move.
Like as you're doing,
and she's doing it a little too tight.
Yeah, as the kid's like, using great practice at this.
And Elsie just like winks at him. And Elsie looks at Gerudo and just says, he can take it.
Yeah, and so she's like, look, if you can tie me up closer or at least position me closer to or at least one of us, and like kind of nods over to like a computer, and she's like, we can hit a button maybe after, we'll give you guys like 5 minutes and we can hit the button that is like the emergency beacon. It will call security here, and we have it in case there's violent pretty much patients.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, they're like pretty much like jumpsuits that have like kind of like short jackets on there that kind of cover it up, and they're like black, and then like it's like pretty much the jumpsuit's all black, and then like the short jacket that's kind of covering on there is like a teal, like kind of as we would imagine, like kind of scrub colors. And like the guy's like, we didn't have anything for the child, so we pretty much just got him some extra clothes that we have here. And he's like, pretty much it's a lot cleaner, like clothing, and during this time as he changed, like he kind of cleans himself up a little bit and like to match like the clean clothing and stuff. And he's like, yes, it looks like you can say that you're taking me down to Ma and Pa.
I like how this child's turning into Stewie Griffin.
I'm so
Not gonna lie, if this kid was a little older, else he'd be into it.
the kid's like 8, so what? Like
I
a few
said,
years older would be
No,
what?
10
12?
years older,
Okay.
you know. Hey, it's space.
I'm glad you
There's
said
weird stuff that
older
happens here.
because I'm glad you said older because it was like I heard no, like 10 years, 10 years old.
No, 10 years older. 10 years older.
Yes, I know, but
Goodness
it's like
gracious.
I know that. Well, like I heard 10 years old, and I'm like, okay.
I said I said
I know, but it was like my brain created the pregnant pause in between there, and I was like, excuse me.
Remember,
Yes,
I'm playing a character. I'm playing a character.
Nomads of the Cosmos was canceled before release. So like, yeah, we can give you about 5 minutes or so.
Nope, nothing. Nothing with a smoke grenade right now.
Alright. So with this, while that's all going on, Jade pretty much looks at you and pretty much looks at O'Heal and is like, okay, I think there's somebody on the ship that can help us that's on the outer ring, if I remember where they're at. Let me go make a phone call and like
Out of curiosity, does this person have a name?
did you guys meet Barrett?
We met A
She's
Barrett.
asking. Okay, yeah, I was making sure that what you didn't think I was asking that. But yeah, older, bald, kind of thin.
That sounds like the
Calls
Archer
himself the
Barrett. That
captain?
yeah, that sounds
no,
like the
him.
one.
Yeah, no, he's let's just say he's, as we said, he's a face, but he's not a happy face for Morspire. So I think if we get a hold of him, he might be able to help you guys come up with something.
All right, so right now, and I'm gonna just to keep her up to date because since she can't hear the comm link, right now they are working their way down into the lower levels of the station. So they're just about, I think they're just about to leave medical to head down further into the station.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if they can get down there, yeah, there should... Nah, Barrett would be able to be the one that can let us know more. Let me contact him, and we can pretty much go from there.
Does she get off of the ship to contact Barrett?
Yes, yeah, she would be getting off the ship.
Okay. So while she leaves the ship to try to get a hold of Barrett, I'm gonna use the comm frequency that we have for Dash to try to get in touch with Dash as well.
Yeah, so you call him and he's like, yeah, hello?
Hey Dash.
Hi.
We got we got a bit of a situation brewing. Do you think you could come by the wolf real quick?
I think I should. I don't think I'm that far away. If you're asking me to get you more wubba dubbas, I don't think I can get on the main spy right now. So I don't think that's gonna work. But if it's just coming over to say hi, I think I could do that.
We might need your assistance in other ways here shortly. But I don't want to talk about it on the comm.
Assistance. Oh.
I don't want to talk about it on the comm.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there soon.
All right, thanks.
Mm-hmm. And at this point, whatever her name is, Wendy comes out and she's like, yeah, so I got in touch with, well, the two of the medical staff that are still in there, and it seems like they got in touch with the Gerudo and, well, apparently your other one. I don't think I met them.
The drunk one.
I don't think she even
No, I know.
exist. So it's like,
I just like the violent one and the drunk one.
Mm-hmm.
But she would know that she exists based on the med pass, but that'd be about it.
Yeah, so pretty much your other two friends met with them, and it looks like they're about to go down into the apartment areas. So no, I that's pretty much all I can do to help you guys right now. There's not really a lot of medical staff based in the apartment, in the stars apartments, whatever they're called. Let me scroll down to my notes and see if I named them. Yeah,
I know we got in a spot in the Orange Dwarf sector.
Yeah, like they're all kind of named after stars, so I think they would just be called the star apartments down there, while like the galaxy suites are above. But it's like, yeah, they're all kind of named after like different like names of a star, and like, so pretty much there's like the purple supernova and like, and that's all I can remember of different star sizes. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different ones that are aligned with a color and a different like star type. So
yeah, we definitely appreciate the help. They just had to. Well, they tied up. I think they tied up your staff to help create a distraction, and yeah, the last I heard, they're working on their way to get down. So,
no, that should be fine. It's honestly, they're good kids, but if everything goes well, I won't have to deal with them anymore.
well, hopefully nothing falls back on them too harsh. Sounds like they definitely helped us out here. I'm working in a couple paths to try and get them a exit back out to the ring.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I don't have a lot of anything outside of medical. I don't really have access or can help with, so that's gonna be on you guys and hopefully your other helpers.
Yeah, it's gonna be touchy, but we're working on it.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay in my room and hopefully not be bothered.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
And I'll head outside to see how Jade is coming along.
Yeah, so Jade kind of closes. She kind of steps back, like a couple seconds after you come back up. She steps back inside. It's like, yeah. So Barrett didn't make it over. So, and he said he knew where the Cosmic Wolf was. So he's kind of, yeah, he's making his way over here, and he said if he's going to be stuck here, might as well look at a piece of history or something. So,
Sounds like we get a party going on here. We've got another helper on the way as well that might have some other alternatives for us to use if needed.
Half rations for everybody on the way home.
All right. And so while they're all kind of traveling there, we go back to Gerudo and Ilse. You guys make it there pretty easily, but now you see, like, pretty much the elevators are, like, pretty much you're there, but then you see, like, the window of the security office. That's kind of like, it's like a glass kind of, like, way. Like, pretty much it's like a glass, two windows that are there. It doesn't go all the way to the ground, but they're able to see out. But, like, pretty much, like, that's in the middle. Like, you're about, like, 15...
Oh, yeah.
You're about 20 feet away, and they're, like, about 10 feet away, like, in between. So, what would you like to do? Oh yeah, so, like, we'll say as soon as you get there, you just pretty much you hear this, like, siren. There's like, doo-doo. It'd be a lot louder than that, but it's also 10 minutes till 12, and I'm not gonna yell in my apartment. But it's like, it's pretty much just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Emergency and medical. Any available security, please head there. And it's like this. It repeats that every couple of minutes. It kind of replaced the, like, get out of the way for security message that was going on.
Did any of the guards leave to go?
If you're unsure if there's anybody in the office, so give me a stealth check. Alright, so pretty much you're able to just kind of peek a look in there, and you see that there's pretty much one dude there that is, like, kind of talking, like, on, like, pretty much to this intercom system. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's looks pretty frantic and distracted at the moment. But you know, like, you're able to see, like, pretty much this glass is, like, perfect viewpoint of the elevators. Of the security office, or the yeah, you can see one. It's like pretty much it's like a corner where a hallway's kind of going down a little bit. So you're pretty much at a T section right now, and like the elevators, like at the T, like you're here. Here's the hallway of the corner thing, and then, like, pretty much right here is where the whatever it's called, the elevators are. But yeah, the door is pretty much a little bit farther down the hallway, so it's like down the T hallway. So, like, kind of right here. It's like it's not far though.
I called last time, Josh. It's your turn.
You'll see. Ilse goes, I have an idea, since he didn't leave, and I'm dressed like medical, maybe I can run and knock on the door and see if he will leave with me, and then something might happen to him on the way. While you and the boy go to the elevator. I'll try not to.
Okay.
So, Ilse runs up to the glass and starts banging on the glass, going, "There's an emergency! There's an emergency in medical!" And just is like smacking on the glass, and like, I think she purposefully like has like tears open or takes a bandage off of something on her hand, and like has like blood just on the glass now to get his attention.
We go inside the office, and he's like, "Oh no, they're infected." No.
Well, no, she didn't try to go into
joking.
the office. She's like at the window.
I know.
To
I was just making a joke that he shot through the window, saying that you were infected.
That'd be
Vulgar
fun.
herpes is everywhere. No.
Oh, I didn't know vulgar herpes was so bloody.
It's airborne apparently too. Look, the fur hides a lot, but anyway, he's like, I'm not gonna make you roll for this because like high stress situations, and he's like,
Odds.
hold on, and he's like, he kind of holds up his finger for a second and like kind of points towards the door, for you to come over as he's like yelling into like the intercom and stuff.
And so she comes over to the door. Is it open? Is she locked? Is she?
Oh yeah. No, it's not locked. So yeah, it's open.
And then as she opens the door, she shoots him with the. How far away is the door from him at this point?
It's not far. It's a small office. It's like
she shoots him with
at
her
most
stunner.
like. Alright. Well, roll for that.
Sure.
Just what we need. More fire,
Just give me
more
a moment.
shots fired in this situation.
No, it's a stunner. It's not gonna go off for anybody. I forget entirely how to do this. So it's just it's just a straight roll, and that's a 10 to hit him.
Alright, well, he's not wearing any armor, so he's just like, he gets the full blast of that. Do you want to roll damage?
Yeah, let me see what the damage is again. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, send it.
You know what? This is on here somewhere, right? The stunner's 2d plus 3. That, oh god, that is 9, 12 stun damage.
Alright, yeah, I mean, that's gonna do it. One of these days I'll remember to refresh on the combat rules and go from there.
Yeah, I don't know if that kills people.
Oh man, I'm
I
gonna
don't think it
jump
kills
to
people.
the.
I think
It
it's like
shouldn't.
non-lethal.
Yeah,
to
I
the
think it's not
fryer?
lethal damage, but that's pretty.
Like, I'm looking for-
But I also feel
first off,
like
I wanna find
we
something that's
are,
got
like
oil in
most
it.
things, going fast and loose with combat.
looking for like a
100%.
fryer.
So, but it's telling a good story. We're not here to. Most of my games get, I think, about 70% of the rules right, and then there's always
Close
a
enough.
good. You get that good 30 that's like, well, we tried. And so, yeah, the guy passes out. I want to roll something here. So, high or low? Not high or low, sorry. Odds or even?
Odd.
Even. I rolled a 6. And so he's like, look, I don't care what is happening down in medical. I have a medical person right here, and she's about to tell me. I screamed and I forgot what time it was. And just like he just screams over the intercom, and you just hear like, "Hey, Sergeant." And then pretty much that yellow bar that's around the system, around the hallways, is turns from a yellow to an orange.
Ilse. No, sorry. Wow. Well, this
pretty much. Yeah. Go ahead.
No. You finish your thing. Sorry.
Yeah, and then pretty much like we hear like, guard attacked, or security attacked, and then like kind of list off like coordinates.
Okay.
And
Ilse real quick will just look at his body for what she can find to see if there's like any like badge or anything she can take off of him. Any like credentials.
Yeah, he's got a badge on him.
Like, is it like the medical credentials type of badge type of thing, or?
Yeah, it looks like kind of. Well, that kind of plugs into your like personal kind of computer, or like whatever is used as a cell phone, pretty much.
Okay.
So it's like a chip that gets plugged in there, but you can find that, and you can. It looks like
or can she just like take his comm?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Like so basically, she'll just take the comm that he has, and she'll take his like credential. She's going to set off a smoke grenade. No, it doesn't blow up. It just creates smoke. And
he dies of like the people in Pompeii.
Yeah. So she lets off a smoke grenade as she books it then to the elevator with Gerudo and the kid.
Yeah, I think Gerudo's gonna grab.
You have
Ilse
3
and
elevators. I'll say that while Ilse's doing this, you can choose an elevator.
Basically, we're gonna try to duck down behind the
button
machinery before.
Which one? There's a brown one, an orange one, and the purple.
Pretty much the idea is we're gonna try to stay on the opposite side of the machinery.
You know that these head down,
the
like
robot.
they head to different sections. Alright. You press orange, and like the doors don't open automatically. You just see like a little like kind of hologram arrow that's like pointing up, showing that the pod is coming up. And so yeah, so pretty much Elsie is she finished her thing. She's coming over, and the kid's like, I think I want to rename you the violent one, and you just the grumpy one. So, Gerudo, I want you to give me odds or evens. I rolled a 1. So, odds. So, this is taking a while. And you can hear like the clacking of footsteps, of boots coming down the hallway, as it seems like the whatever is going on, the elevator is still, the doors are not there, are not opening. And while that's happening, we go back to O'Heal as Dash gets actually Dash and
Okay.
and Barrett show up at the same time. You see that they kind of have like the equivalent of like little golf carts that they're riding around from place to place, because this place is so
handy.
big. And, yeah.
So
as Dash
I
is just like,
rolled
oh, hi there, Captain. He's like,
11.
Dash, what are you doing here again? And like before they kind of get into debate, like Jade's like, Captain, quick, get over here. And he's like, oh, any chance to get on the Cosmic Wolf, Dash? You do whatever you were doing. As like Dash is like, okay, and they both walk on. And the Parrot is very, very confused of like why Dash is like coming on to the ship. and he's like, so Jade, I'm here. What is the purpose of calling me here? I forgot. I'm playing Jade.
I can say, am I filling him in, or?
That was a really long pause. I was like,
I forgot I'm playing multiple characters in this scene. It's like, so.
Oh,
you know
Gerudo's
Gil,
just
right?
gonna
Well, hold on, and like she kind of
literally
like
put his hand over her
gets
mouth
him caught,
and
like,
go like this
caught
with
up
his
a little
hand.
bit. Like,
Just
so,
go.
yeah, apparently they took care of our problem, but in doing that, they set off the Dolotov system, and
Gerudo's getting
so,
a little
yeah,
bit of
pretty much they're trying
canines
to
showing here.
get
as
their crew
he's like-
off the spire, and I figured you might be able to help. And I don't know why Dash is here. Hey, I was called.
I called Dash because, he's been helping us out with getting stuff arranged for the ship, and, I just had a couple of things for him, and I just kind of, like, surreptitiously wink at Dash, like, just keep your ears, kind of like a keep your ears open sort of a thing, so that he can kind of catch up on the fly as the discussion happens.
So he's like, so what do you want me to do? Look, this is highly irregular.
Yes. Sorry, I understand this is irregular. So the rest of our crew, they're working their way down deeper into the station. It sounds like things are getting a little bit hairy over there at the moment, but they're trying to get further down into the station and
She's in
either lay low for a little while or find a different way out to the ring. And Jade was kind enough to call and see if you might have any suggestions for how they might be able to make their way over here.
Well, if I had to make a suggestion, Jade, are we able to get in touch with Dara? And she's like, we might be able to. Like, I don't think she's on lockdown. So, pretty much I'm thinking if they can get down to Dara, Maladara, pretty much our maintenance person. Sorry, hold on, let me check that. It wouldn't be maintenance, it'd be engineers, so I said the wrong name. Rhodes, pretty much. If we can get in touch with Emma Rhodes, we might be able to, she might be able to get them out, maybe doing an airwalk. And the thing is, the ship would have to be there to pretty much pick them up. How much time do you have left before your approval for undocking? Yeah, like, we'll say, yeah, like you can just show him the paper and he's like, Okay, so it seems like if they can get down there within an hour and get in contact with Emmy Rhodes, pretty much, I believe she would be able to help them get out. It's the best thing I can think of, and plus she owes me one. The thing is, we need a place for them to meet.
At least give it to me, because I got a lot of
Is
decks.
there a neutral place?
Alright. This makes sense.
Well,
This
then
makes
that-
sense.
And Dash speaks up. Well, there's Bubba Dubbas. I despise that place. Yeah, that's why everyone goes there.
Isn't I thought I had the image that Wubba was like on the central levels of the station.
No, he's on the 32nd and a half floor, which is in the lower sections.
Oh,
He's,
okay.
Like, yeah, it's I may not have.
No, you
Pretty much-
had said that was on the lower floors.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely on one of the lower floors. It's like he's definitely like he's like the Bobby, not Bobby. Shoot, I forgot his name. Guy Fieri of the of the place where everyone's like, we respect you, but we don't really like you. Like
his shirts have
in
flames
his
on them
field.
too much.
Yeah, well, it's definitely a vest, and with aviators, and he definitely has white spiked hair, and just
Oh, the lore of this game, I love it.
the DPayne lore on any system. There's a reason why we renamed Cthulhu Mythos to Payne Mythos. So it's like, yes, if you can get there, I can make a call to Rhodes to get her over there.
Okay, well, the others are gonna find this incredibly amusing that I call them for this one again, but I'll send them over that direction, and we'll see about getting them connected.
Yes, let's do that.
And just stay, rest for a moment. I'm gonna step outside and let the others know where we need them to go real quick,
And like,
and then I'll
as you said,
then I'll show you around the ship.
well, as you say that, is like Barrett like grabs you and is just like, don't step outside. The Dolotov system has eyes everywhere. If you need to be private, I would just go somewhere deeper in the ship, and then you can show me the ship.
That's good to know. So I'll
That's why Jade is meeting you in here.
well, Jade also stepped outside. Call the captain, or call Captain
Yes,
over.
but that's
so.
not unusual.
Yep. I
So,
think Gerudo's
I'm gonna
grab
just
Ilse's arm.
Step off a little bit
like
just
a
so
vice
I can
grip.
kind of give them an
Just
update.
go.
And it's like, so guys, you're gonna find this really, really funny.
As
It's
you just
not
hear,
because-
like, screaming over Ilse's side of the comm of like someone like just getting shocked. Yeah.
Listen, it's not because. What is going on over? No, wait, never mind. This is important. This is not because I'm hungry. This is not because I'm hungry, but we need you guys to get to Wubba Dubba's, and you're gonna meet up with Emmy Rhodes, who's gonna be helping to arrange. Well, you know how you're wanting that vac suit body bag thing? Well, it might be something along those lines, but you're meeting up with Emmy Rhodes at Wubba Dubba's as soon as you possibly can. It's gonna. We're still arranging we're still working on arranging it with Emmy too, but yeah, that's the plan today. Just get to Wubba Dubba's, and you're meeting up with Emmy Rhodes there, and pick up some snacks for the road while you're there. I mean, you're already there. You might as well.
And O just starts hearing security guard attacked in section.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a nightmare. Just do it. Just get there as soon as you can, and try not to use any more weapons. It's just bringing the system down on you more. And then I'll rejoin them to give the captain a tour of the Cosmic Wolf, and I'll make sure to point out all of the lovely battle scars of the ship that it's had and all this other stuff.
And so we cut back all that thing, and then it's just like you just hear the alarms going off, and like you can still see the thing, and then finally the doors open as a guard comes around. He's like, "Stop right there!"
Well,
Do you guys,
can he see us though? Because there's smoke everywhere.
He's not. No, he's coming down the hallway. He's not in the office.
I didn't put it in the
Unless you
office.
left
I put it outside in the hall.
So yeah, sorry, I was imagining that it was in the office.
No,
so,
no. I put it in a very strategic
so
place.
you kind of like Okay, you kind of like rolled it down the hallway a little bit so you weren't smoking yourself out.
Yeah, like there's enough smoke that it's going to give us cover where we're at, but it's not. But it's more deterring people who are coming.
Okay, no, I was just misunderstanding what you said, and they're just like, smoke, smoke, and then like the door opens up. I'm assuming you guys step on. Yeah, and it's like as the door is closing, like you see like this like dude just charged. Well, no, not a dude. It's it is 30Z, the robot. Charged through the.
Just had an idea, but I'm having a hard time. I don't know.
Pretty much charged through the smoke, and it's just like stares right at the crack, and like as the doors are closing, and sees all three of you guys as it holds up a gun, but before the doors close, and you guys are sent down.
And Elsie just like did this, like as it came up.
You didn't do the Star Lord.
Elsie did this. This is the way to give the middle finger in space. All the other fingers. Yeah, copper. Yeah.
And so, as the door closes,
yeah,
and,
more or less.
it seals.
I was just trying to see if it had
and then
some kind of a rope or cable or something like that.
The elevator begins to drop down.
But not seeing that, yeah, I think
there.
Gerudo's going to shove Ilse towards
for a possible fast exit
towards the
Who
elevator.
knows? But yeah,
and
we're getting close to the end.
Push over a stack of boxes towards the
Thank you
robot.
everybody for playing. Josh, Nate, Logan. I said Logan instead of Knight. It's late here. That's not even Knight's name.
Oh, that's great.
But he's always wanted to be Wolverine, so it works.
That's what the beard is for.
Thank you guys for playing. I don't know. I'm having a blast, even if we're probably butchering the rules in some sense. But hey, the first rule in
we do what we want.
Tabletop RPG is, hey, have fun, and we're having fun.
Oh, it's great. I'm loving it.
So,
all right.
Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next week with, well, who knows? Doodles.
Will we make it out? Who knows? Bye.
I got my second character rolled.